Alright guys, we are back with Dragon Age Origins and potentially the last episode of this playthrough. So we're gonna be entering Fort Dracon, where the Archdemon crash landed. The Archdemon was wing clipped by Riordan and it crash landed at the top of the Fort Dracon, but of course Fort Dracon is gonna be full of darkspawn before we can actually get to the top. So we'll have to deal with those first. But I think we'll be okay. But lots of corpses here. Defenders and darkspawn. So let's look around first about all the loot that we can find here. Private documents. Boop-de-doo. There. Blank vellum. Nice. We haven't found all the item codexes either. I wonder what I'm missing. Probably I've missed entries about entries from some gear that I haven't bought from vendors, for example. So where are the darkspawn? So there are some darkspawn. There we go. So this is a Genlock Conjurer. So I am gonna Leliana shoot, Shattering Shot. Maybe I shall do it. I'll force field this guy because then he is CC'd.
Alright.
Let's just kill all of these guys first. Oh, the Genlock Conjurer is already up. Well, that sucks. Let's actually move away a bit. Shit. So now we have a dead Leliana, so that's not a good thing. I mean, not dead Leliana, but dead Morrigan. And probably dead Leliana too, because I don't think I can. Let's do. Let's run away. Maybe I'll get it. No, alright. So let's just kill this guy, because quite frankly it teleported. Okay, so this guy is definitely one of the more tougher battles in the game. Oh my god. Oh, the Cursed Mortality might be enough to kill me. Where is the guy? There he is. Let's actually do cleanse area. Alright, he switches positions with the shades. Alright, that's interesting. But I think we can kill this guy now. He keeps switching because there's nothing else he can do. God. He's dead. Thanks. I almost died.
Oh look! My bruises form a pretty pattern.
Alright. Let's have you take injury kits. Let's use Song of Valor for the Assault Rod Bomb. Well, that sucks. So yeah, I believe that was the last fight before the Archdemon. I hope so at least. Ah, no it isn't. Okay. Never mind what I said. God damn it.
Trap right ahead.
Okay, so disarm it then. So there's two Herlock emissaries there. A shape changer. Okay. Let's all... Maybe we should choose a room where to run. Let's all run over in this room. Alright. Let's have you back. And let's do this. And now let's actually... Maybe I can do... Maybe I can do something crazy here. I was thinking of Storm of the Century. Maybe I'll fall back even more and do Storm of the Century. Let's go over here, guys. Alright. So... Let's activate Spell Might. And let's do Storm of the Century. Chain lightning. But it failed. And now let's follow it up with... Alright, Alistair, actually don't go over there. Come back. Same with you, Lelian. I want all of you to fall back. There we go. So all of you fall back. That should kill. That storm should kill everyone over there. Let's deactivate Spell Might. No. Hold your position. Let's do group heal. Alright, and let's follow it up with... The same chamber died. So everyone died. All we have to do now is wait out the storm. Nice. Cops galls. And here I thought I wouldn't be able to utilize the Storm of the Century, but here we go. Killed everything.
Huh.
Quite fast too. There's a shit ton of damage. Too bad there's friendly fire.
All right.
Of course, if you play on lower difficulties, friendly fire is disabled, so you can go ham with that storm. Actually, it would be pretty cool to try that, how overpowered it would be without the friendly fire. You could just use it on anyone. So let's go all the way in here. Oh, the prison. Oh, we can't access the prison. Okay, never mind. I just wanted to explore the entire fort. A part of me kinda wish that I could level up Morrigan one more time, so I could actually get revival for the next battle, just in case someone dies. You know, I can't have people dying during the Archdemon fight, because it's a pretty long fight. It lasts quite a long time. So it can be bad if people start dropping.
Huh.
All is well?
Also, what's unique in the Archdemon fight is that your allies will also help you during that fight.
Yes.
The allies that you've recruited. So okay, so this is the last room before the end. Oh well, these guys were really weak. Corpse gals. I don't... Or gals. I don't need those anymore. Leather skin. Just take all the treasure here. We can sell these actually right at the end.
Yes, of course.
There we go. All right, that's all of the loot in this place. So let's save the game and let's enter this room. So here there's a pile of darkspawn corpses and Sandal. Sandal, the quite strange dwarf here, all bloodied up.
Enchantment?
You're surrounded by darkspawn corpses. What happened here?
Enchantment!
And then he just goes into his standard enchantment dialogue.
Enchantment?
Do you have your dad's wares for sale? He has, so we can now sell all the gear that we picked up from here. Yeah, sell. Yeah, sell. What's this? Malign staff. Oh. Hello. Oh, it's not better than the... But I'll keep that staff. If it actually imports, I can use it.
Enchantment?
Where did I get that staff? Is it from killing the... Genlock summoner? I don't fucking know. I completely missed that. I'll keep the Bergen's honor helmet. So I'll sell all of these, get some money. I don't remember if money actually imports with your character. If it does, that's good because you need money in Awakening as well. In the DLC. I'll keep the Dawn ring. And I'll have to equip Morrigan's ring. I can sell all of these now. I might as well give the joining chalice to Alistair. Here we go.
Is that for me?
Yes, it is.
Enchantment?
Rest of the gifts I'm gonna take. Maybe they import, or maybe they don't want. I don't know. Oh, I can actually create potions here. So yeah, I need distillation agents and concentration agents. Yeah, okay, I could actually make use of those potions here. Yeah, greater is not the best. Potent, I believe, is the best potion. But... So let's buy some. Let's buy 20. Let's buy 20 of these. And 10 of the concentration agents. Now I can create 10 health poultices and 10... Oh, I need to buy flasks too. And then 10 Lyrium potions. There we go. So yeah, this is basically the last merch spot in the game where you can sell and buy stuff. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need another 20 of those distillation.
Enchantment?
Where's they? There we go. And also the concentration agents. I'll buy 9 because I already have 1. Luckily Morrigan is a master herbalist, so she can create this. I did the health poultices, right? So I'm gonna do the Lyrium potions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could only get 9 because I ran out of Lyrium dust. But yeah, I think I have enough poultices to last throughout the fight. For sure. So... Let's
Yes, my friend.
Let's put on Morrigan's ring. So this is the point where you wanna equip Morrigan's ring. So we're gonna put it on. We're gonna keep key of the city. Morrigan ring is on. And let's do a final save here before the end. And I think everything is ready. Alright, so let's just go through this door. Or do we still have to do more fighting against the Darkspawn? We may actually have to. Alright, this is not yet the end. Oh, god damn it. I forgot. This... Yeah, I figured that there was something missing. That I forgot, and that I thought that there was something missing from here. Or maybe, yeah, there are enemies. Okay, I'm probably gonna return to Sandal and sell all of this loot that I collect here. Because I really don't wanna clutter my inventory, and I wanna get the most money I can from selling that stuff. If money actually imports into the DLC content. Because money is sorely needed in that game as well. Alright, so there's a couple of Genlocks and Herlock Alphas.
Yes.
So this is all okay. Let's do War Cry. It will weaken them.
Now we get our hands.
Yes.
Your druid is safe.
They're dead. Are you the last enemies before the final boss? I really hope so. So actually let's go over here first. Oh, never mind, let's actually go here. Because this looks like the wrong way. Gonna explore the wrong way first. Nope. Looks like a pantry of some sort, a kitchen. A dining room for the soldiers, I believe. Soldiers who were garrisoned here. Alright, so now we are in this room. So I might as well open all the doors, look around.
Yes.
So yeah, looks like these are the barrack. These are the soldier barracks. Where the soldiers rest and whatnot.
All right.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Luckily I have a rogue.
As you like.
If you wanna open all of the chests in the game, your main character has to be a thief. Because there are chests, and there can be locked chests at the very beginning of the game during the origin stories when you don't have access to rogues and you cannot open those chests. Also, there were a couple of chests at Arl Eamon's. Alright, that looks... oh, that looks bad. You know what? You come to me, you motherfuckers. Alright, so they are programmed to hold position, but I'm completely fine with that because I can do, you know, something really stupid. Like this thing. I might need to aim it so it can hit most of them without myself getting hit. Let's move here. I don't have any... I can't cast it in their face because it will... I will probably get a better angle. Oh, that guy is able to shoot. Can you shoot me from there? No, he cannot. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do it over here.
As you wish.
Right, and let's follow it up with a tempest. And watch all those darkspawn die. Horrible death.
I am done with that one.
They all died. How good is the mana region with all the buffs? Well, not that good. Now that we're out of combat, we're fine. So yeah. Not like I couldn't have charged in, but it's safer this way. And I think a just a simple tempest would have been enough too. Oh! What happened here? Let's loot everyone. Oh yeah, you can follow me. Don't have to stay over there.
Yes.
How unfortunate. So let's look around. Some training area. Looks like. And did I miss something here? There is a door right somewhere. I am supposed to come here. Wait, what? Is this a dead end? No, this can't be a dead end. Oh, there's a door over here. So that room was utterly useless. Alright, assassins. No. Boom. Let's take Oregon. Ouch. Mind blast. Oh, there were so many. Oh, the traps. Okay, I thought I thought that I could just reposition Morrigan and just do some crowd control things. Do taunt. Alright, that's all the assassins. I'm gonna go disarm all the traps. Oh, the assassin is putting up a fight. Let's do some stuns and whatnot. Resisted it? Okay, let's do assault. Use all my abilities here. Luckily it worked. Now I have to rebuff the Song of Valor. Right, Master Assassins. What's that amulet he had? Northward. Menal resistance. Okay, that can be actually pretty good. The menal resistance, because you can't get a lot of mental resistance from talents, at least for a fighter. So any mental resistance you can get is pretty okay. So yeah, there's more darkspawn. Okay, I'll probably keep going until I can reach the final room. Alright, save game. Okay, so a big fight coming up. A Herlock emissary. So let's do Holy Smite on him. He's stunned.
Here.
I can probably kill this guy with Crushing Prison. Oh, it resisted it. Well, that sucks. Maybe I can try to kill it. Let's do drain mana. Still has some mana left. That sucks. Oh, now he's dead. Okay, so move away from there, because I don't want him to stand at the cliff. Oh shit, a grab. So pommel strike. Oh, it's dead. I don't know why the game had to save in there. Not like that fight was that hard.
All is well?
Alright, a lot of chests here that we can loot. Gonna do that.
On my way.
Oh yeah, so looks like you can get some consumables here before the final fight. Pretty cool actually. Pretty cool. Nice. Yep, nice. Alright. So I'm gonna return to Sandal and then we'll go to the rooftop to face the Archdemon. So
We're on our way.
be right back. Alright guys, here we are, ready to advance to the rooftop. And yeah, I think let's do a save here. And we do have Morrigan's ring on. And let's go. Oh damn. There's the Archdemon, and the final fight is over here. So let's actually call in the help of the elves.
We work well together.
Yeah, they will help us during this fight. So Alistair, you're gonna taunt. Alright. Alright, it deals spirit damage, I believe. So we are gonna drink spirit balms. Too bad I don't have any better spirit balms available. Let's cast regeneration on you. Alright, it turned around, so let's actually move you over here. So yeah, what's unique in this fight is that the Archdemon will switch places quite often. Alright, let's do Thunder Armor. Alright, now it flies away again. Yeah, just keep firing.
Hurry.
You wanna use the Dalish here for obvious reasons, because they will use ranged attacks, and ranged damage is preferable here because he likes to jump a lot.
I shall do it.
Okay, I think this is going rather nicely,
Saving the day.
considering. Alright, there's Archdemon. So yeah, your allies that you have gathered during this fight, they will actually take part in this fight as well, like Archdemon. I'm not gonna let him die. So let's do taunt. Alright, he moves. I'm not gonna let Archdemon die. I don't wanna let him die, so let's give him regeneration. So now there's gonna be another phase. There's gonna be Genlocks, but there's Master Enchanter Irving. But I think Archdemon and Co can handle them. So I'm gonna have my group go kill the Archdemon. Oh, is it in a platform? Yeah, it's in a platform. Okay, never mind.
It's done.
Alright, so here you have to go use the ballistas over in those ledges. Well, you can't really see the ballistas, but they are there. So Alistair, go help Archdemon. I'm gonna take Morrigan and go use the ballista over there to force the Archdemon to move. I'm gonna use heal just to heal. So I should be able to turn this, right? Yep. And there we go. I can just fire this thing to deal damage. Alright, it's jammed. So let's move everyone back down there again. Come on, get over here. Is Archdemon dead? No, he's not dead. Alright, I thought he died. I can probably use Leliana to fix the ballista. Or load the ballista. Just gonna keep firing at it. Alright, now it runs away. I don't like that my party members follow me. Cardol, he was one of the Legion of the Dead guys. So kill this Archdemon.
I am ready.
I wanna see if everyone's okay. Archdemon over there, Master Irving is over there. I might as well keep him a heal. I think they're okay. Let's do chain lightning on those guys. Oh, it failed because I fucked up. Alright, so I'm gonna pop our Lyrium potion here and do Mind Blast. The Archdemon is almost dead. Probably one more hit will do it. Let's drink potent health potion. Alright, so Alistair is doing the final blow on the Archdemon. Fuck's sake. Morrigan! I can't even taunt, that sucks. I don't want her to die. And she's dead. No! The Archdemon's dead. And the game ends. For fuck's sake. And I had to fucking go and use the chain lightning, otherwise Morrigan would have survived. We did it.
And
That will
then
leave a scar.
it was over.
Last.
With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
And
My
we're
friends,
alive.
We are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
I asked the house pay for what they did to my family. Damn, that's quite harsh. I only wish to continue to serve the crown, your majesty.
Then I hereby appoint you Chancellor to serve as my advisor in the years to come. Maker knows I'll need it. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? I assume that, as Chancellor, you'll be remaining here in Denerim.
The Darkspawn are still a threat. Oh, never mind. Should I stay with him? I think you'll need my help.
Well, I didn't want to come right out and say it, but I'm relieved you'll be nearby. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
Yep. So now I'm going to go talk to my former companions. And looks like the game actually equipped my sword. I don't like that. I want my sword. So this is the epilogue, the ending chapter, I believe, post-coronation. So this is where the game ends. So this is your last chance to talk to your companions and last chance to do, well, anything. Yeah, you can't even switch characters or whatnot. So yeah. And this is the character that gets important into any subsequent DLCs and Dragon Age games. So let's talk. And looks like the ritual was Morrigan's ritual was a success because we are alive, and of course Morrigan then left.
So, We made
like we
it.
promised her that she would,
I'm impressed, aren't you?
that we would let her.
The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would. I just don't understand how you're still alive. I guess Riordan was wrong?
Morrigan saved me.
I had no idea. I suppose that makes sense. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
You could say she perished right after the battle. Well, she got fucking raped by the Darkspawn. Okay, she doesn't want to be followed.
Very dramatic. I don't imagine she'd be easy to find if she didn't want to be. At any rate, I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. It can never wait. And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything.
No thanks are necessary.
I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
What about Anora? You're standing alone in the corner.
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
Damn right.
Normally I would call that bravado, but it seems your confidence is deserved. Tell me something. Is Alistair always like that?
Like what?
Well, he answers every serious question with a jest. Is that normal? Thankfully, he has surprised me with his eagerness to learn the business of ruling. Despite his questionable humor, he may yet be a good king. Oh well. His heart is in the right place. In that he reminds me of Kaelin, which is no failing. Now I see Arleman gesturing to me. There is more work to be done. I must take my leave of you, I fear. Enjoy the rest of the celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day is done.
Yep. And there's Arleman. Hello, Shale.
So it survived after all. My impression that all creatures made of flesh were hopelessly squishy was, premature.
You're right about most people.
No doubt. It has proven to me, however, that fleshiness does not automatically mean squishiness. It has made me revise my opinion of its kind, my kind. I am, or at least was, a dwarf. A creature of flesh. I have to keep reminding myself that. In fact, I think I may even try to become one again.
Come again?
Wynne has offered to accompany me to Tevinter to speak with the mages there. The Circle of Minrathrus has the largest collection of arcane knowledge in Thedas. If it is possible to reverse this process, then the knowledge to do so will be there, or that is my hope. And if not, then I will keep looking. I have nothing if not time, yes?
I suppose that's true.
I intend to return eventually, unless I finally decide to destroy all pigeons everywhere. That may take a while, but otherwise I will come back. If it happens to one day see a tiny little dwarf who appears very nervous of being squished, that will be me. Until then, I wish it well. You have been a fine friend.
You know what? It would be pretty interesting if in Dragon Age 4, when it finally gets released, because it's apparently set in Tevinter, that you could actually bump into Shale and help her with that little quest of hers. That would be pretty funny. Or nice thing from the developers to do.
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the Civil War and then defeated the Blight. On behalf of Ferelden, allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
It was a close call. We were lucky.
Well, let's not tell the masses just yet. As far as they're concerned, you saved the day without breaking a sweat. Let them have that. It's good that you're staying here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden will have influence, and there is much to be done. Myself, I will be returning to Redcliffe. There is much to rebuild there, and since you are to be Chancellor, there is no need for me to remain. Connor seems well enough, but Isolde, she does not wish to go back. I may yet leave the land to Tegan, in fact. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
So yeah, Eamon is, I believe Fergus over here is Eamon's brother. And he was talking to Tegan.
When I heard that my little brother
Oh, never mind, Fergus is my brother.
But also leading Ferelden in
God
battle,
damn it, he's here. I completely forgot about him.
Father, he would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
I confused you to Tegan because you look so much like him, but you are actually my brother from the very beginning of the game. What happened to you, Fergus?
I never made it to the battle at Ostagar. We were still scouting in the wilds when we were attacked by a party of Darkspawn. Most of my men were killed. I woke up 2 weeks later in a chase-in hut, wounded and feverish. By the time I was able to sneak out of the wilds, you were already marching to Denerim. I tried to get word to High Ever. You can imagine what happened, I suppose.
Damn, you were there for a long time. Howe paid for what he did. I killed him myself.
Howe was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Howe made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
Of course you will.
Good. High Ever won't be the same without everyone around. Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
Well, Fergus is gonna be the new Tern of High Ever. Because there's no one else left. Except me, of course, but I'm a Grey Warden. Hello, Leliana.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
But I'm not going anywhere.
But I may be, I'm afraid. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again.
Do you need help?
Oh no, you have your own things to keep you busy, I'm sure. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
Nice. Hello, Mr. Zevran.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
You think the crows will still come after you?
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on remaining here. Is that true?
That is indeed what I said.
And if I said I was thinking of moving on, seeing the sights, meeting new people and killing a few?
You're welcome to stay.
Then let the crows bring it on. I can mock them while you crush their skulls. It's the sort of thing that made us friends, after all. Brings a tear to the eye, really. Well then, since I am sticking around, I suppose we'll have plenty of time to speak later, yes? So go on and get paraded about. It's fun to watch. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
So yeah, my own personal assassin bodyguard. Cool.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
They could have thought of a better name. Well deserved.
I suppose it is at that. A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
Absolutely true.
I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Devinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her.
So you're just like that, you're allowed to leave the circle. Okay. Sounds like... But what about your problem?
It's true, I don't know how much time I have. Maybe not very long at all. So, I shall see as much of the world as the Maker allows. Perhaps this is a gift in the end. A nudge in the right direction? I doubt we will meet again, young man. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Cool. Ogren.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Enjoying yourself already, I see.
After what we went through, I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it. So I guess you're staying here in Denerim? Unless my hearing's bad, which happens.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself, at least for a bit. I got offered a spot in the human army, and not as a mascot either. You know, these humans aren't bad for all their long legs.
They need some cannon fodder, I take it. General Ogren, not bad.
Yeah, makes me wish Bronca was still around so she could see what she's missing. Stupid girl. And since we're more or less done adventuring for now, I just wanted to say you're all right for a human.
And you're all right for a dwarf.
Yes. I don't come by friends very often. I'm glad to call you one, Warden.
Nice. Hello, dog. Alright, what about you, Sten?
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Do the Kunari celebrate and put on parades?
When a Kunoran Vel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
That would be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
And I was just starting to get used to you.
And I to you, strangely enough. It must be said. You found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
And you helped me as well. It's been good.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
So yeah, now I've talked to everyone.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
No, not just yet.
Let me know when you wish to go then. I'll wait here.
I'm gonna do a save here. And yeah,
Are you
let's
ready,
end
my
the
lord?
game.
The crowds outside are getting restless.
Restless, what am I supposed to do?
Just put in an appearance, so I understand it. The people just want to see their hero in person. I'm supposed to take you to your escort.
They're gonna throw
Full
rotten
brigade,
tomatoes at
their
me.
armor all shined up and everything. They're really honored to be guarding you, let me tell you.
Let's go then.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed their wedding, Alistair and Anora proved themselves as a surprisingly effective pair. Alistair spent a great deal of time at court, showing willingness to learn the art of governing from Anora and often deferring to her judgment, and no one was more surprised by this than Anora herself. So this is the epilogue screen, where we can see the events that take place after the origin story. The two of them made numerous outings into Denerim and the other settlements in Ferelden, supervising the reconstruction process and greeting the subjects personally. Much to the commoners' enthusiastic approval, many said the chaos of civil war and Landsmeet were worth it for delivering such beloved monarchs. So it looks like Alistair and Anora's ending was quite good. As the new Chancellor, the former Grey Warden Dick was seen often at court, at least for a time. With both the King and Queen actively involved in running their kingdom, the need for an advisor diminished with time. Dick continued to enjoy great popularity in Ferelden, however, and maintained considerable influence in the running of the kingdom. You know, it's tough to read English because it's so different from Finnish, which is my native language. The grammar. News that the Urn of Sacred Ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genadivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Cool. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimages to see the ashes or partake of their healing power. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Well done, Alistair. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. So she became the new elder, cool. Al even returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. Cool. The tavern in Redcliffe village, now run by Bella, was renamed the Grey Warden's Rest. It echoes with tales of how the hero of Ferelden saved the village and healed Arl Eamon with the sacred ashes of Andraste. Few believe that such tall tales could possibly be true. But it is. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in their battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her for help. The other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with the human folk. There we go. As for the werewolves, now freed of their curse, they remained together and took the surname Wolf in memory of what they once were. Okay. They eventually became the most successful animal trainers in Thedas, and each year would gather to light a candle in memory of the lady who had loved them so well. So happy ending for the werewolves as well. Well, former werewolves. In Orzammar, King Balein quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased and caste restrictions were loosened. The castless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generation, the line in the Deep Road was pushed back and a few dikes were reclaimed. So yeah, when it comes to the Dwarven Kingdom, King Balein, despite how ruthless he can be, he is still the better option as a king for the dwarf community as a whole, because King Balein seeks to break the old dwarven traditions, while Harrowmon seeks to preserve them. While Harrowmon seeks seems very reasonable and a peaceful person. He doesn't want to give any more rights to the castless than they already have, which is they don't have any rights at all. And he wants to keep Orzammar business, so he's reluctant to trade with the surface people at the surface, while King Balein embraces that. So that's why I think King Balein overall is a better king for the Dwarven people. Balein's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble castes. However, and after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone. Some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. Brother Perkle's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attract a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. So yeah, the chantry stuff pretty much failed in Orzammar. Brother Burgle resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the divine even contemplated a new exalted march. Okay, so she was willing to wipe out the dwarves because the dwarves killed a random chantry brother. That's funny. The dwarven mage, Dagna, ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Well, good for you, Dagna, even though you can never be officially a mage like a mage who casts spells, but she can be a scientist. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridian's creatures. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. Oh no. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridian's research refused to abate. Okay. Alright, here we go. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may have been with a child. The ring that Morrigan gave Dick remained in his possession. She had once claimed that it formed a connection between the two, and there came a night when he was sure that she was thinking of him somewhere. She felt regret and sorrow, but the ring told no more. So we got the right ending for Morrigan that we wanted, the ring ending, and she felt regret and sorrow, which means that she was indeed in love with us, and we never broke off the romance. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery, for now. Ooh. The companions who had travelled with Dick eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or by the call to further adventure. The hero remained in Denerim, a celebrity amongst the commoners and a fixture at court, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Warden slowly rebuilt the order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Waking Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Dick sank his blade into the that sounds so wrong. Dick sank his blade in the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last time Ferelden would hear of him, however. Ooh. And the end credits. So yeah, that was Dragon Age Origins on Nightmare difficulty. Now, I had never played Dragon Age Origins on Nightmare difficulty before. So, well, now let's go for some impressions, my own impressions about the Nightmare difficulty. So, the beginning was a bit difficult because I didn't have the equipment, the best equipment available. So it was a bit difficult. I had a couple of wipes here and there, but once I got past those, the game was actually not that hard. It was probably, you know, it almost felt like playing on hard difficulty, you know, because I could pretty much do all the same stuff that I could in hard difficulty, just, you know, run over all the enemies. And you know, there were a couple of fights that were difficult, especially the spiders, the Spider Queen, or who was it, that was spamming web. So any crowd control fucked me up, but we managed to do it. And I'm thinking of any other fights. Well, no, I think even the dragons. You know, I was most worried about the dragons because I was worried that they might hit super hard, but they actually didn't hit that hard, and I was able to do it. Might be because of the high level, because I wanted to do those. I wanted to kill the dragons late in the game. But yeah, if anyone ever wants to pick up this game, I suggest trying at least the hard mode, because then you can get all the cool achievements and whatnot. And hard mode is not really that difficult. You can just like run through enemies and whatnot, or even just try Nightmare. It was pretty interesting, and I'm definitely, if I ever play this game again, I'm definitely gonna do another Nightmare run. But yeah, that's it for Dragon Age Origins, and maybe I'll do the downloadable content in order, which is Awakening, Golems of Amgarak, and then Witch Hunt. Witch Hunt is the last one, and Awakening is the first DLC, chronologically after the main story. And yeah, of course, if you don't do Morrigan's ritual, the Grey Warden, the main character, will die. He will sacrifice his life in order. He will sacrifice his life for others. And if you import, well, then you cannot actually import that character to the DLCs, if I remember correctly. You have to create a new Grey Warden character for those DLCs, who is, I believe he's Grey Warden from Orlais or from Free Marches. I don't remember the main character that you get to play. But we can import Dick to our extra adventures. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do the playthroughs of them. Awakening is quite long for a DLC. It's definitely worth the purchase. Well, of course, if you buy the Ultimate Edition of this game, you will get all of the DLCs in the same package. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.